I want to share an experience with you guys, and I want you to take it very serious so as to ensure your fertility health is well optimized. A whole lot of messages that I got recently are from men who have sperm related health issues. In fact, the majority amongst them have azoospermia, meaning they have no sperm cell at all. So, going down to get the root cause of the matter, it reveals that a whole lot of them have infection in the testicular environment, which affected the testicles and prevented the proper production and transportation of sperm cell. So, most of them ask questions like, how did I get this condition? Like, how did it get to this stage? How can I prevent this? So that's exactly what I want to share with you guys. Some some infection that affected these individuals are sexually transmitted infections, meaning that they are often transmitted through sexual intercourse with someone who is already having the infection, like Staphylococcus aureus, like Neisseria gonorrhea, like HIV, like Klebsiella, and the likes, like Protoss species. These infections and others like E. coli, they are mostly sexually transmitted infection, meaning you can get them from your sex partner. Okay, other ways to get this infection is that in our gastrointestinal tracts, from the mouth down to the anus, there are some microorganisms that are present in our digestive system. And these organisms, they are there, they don't cause any harm because that is their natural environment. So now, if you excrete, like if you defecate, some of these bacteria often come out along with the excrete, like it comes out along with the defecate. So this is mostly common in women, like what I want to say that is mostly common in women because of the proximity, that is because of the closeness between the anus and the vagina. So if a woman washes her backside, then use that same hand to wash her vagina. So some bacteria that have come out with the defecate, she can use that hand to, when she cleanses herself. So her hand is already having those bacteria. Then if she used that hand to wash the vaginal region, she transported the bacteria from their primary location to another location, which is the vaginal region. So if the bacteria gets to the vaginal region, the female genital is of has two openings. So she has the urethra opening, which goes up to the kidney, and she has the vagina that goes to the womb, to the uterus, and the likes. So wherever the bacteria gets stuck to, then it starts to transport itself inside. So if it's stuck in the urethra opening, then it starts to transport itself inside through the urethra down to the bladder. And if there's nothing that pushes it out, that eliminates it, then it continues its journey up to the ureter, then to the kidneys. And if the bacteria gets stuck to the vagina, then it goes into the vagina, to the cervix, to the womb, to the fallopian tube, and it can cause different damages there. So this is how most people get these infections. Like from the anus, like the hand that they use to clean the anus, then they use that same hand to wash their vagina. So meaning they've transported some infection, some bacteria from their primary natural environment and put them in another environment. And when they get to that new environment, then they will start to cause some imbalance, because they will start to spread and grow at an uncontrollable numbers. And if the immune system is not able to, properly eliminate and push out those infections, then they will cause different complications, different conditions, different unwanted symptoms in that region. So this is mostly common in women, like I said, because of the proximity of their anus and the vagina. So a whole lot of them wash both sides together, like they wash the anus along with the vagina together. So that's very unhygienic. So now, if a woman has infection through this means, and you have sex with her, you can also get the infection. And you as a man this can also happen. So if you wash your backside, then use that same hand to wash your penis, then the bacteria coming from the backside can also get transported to the penis. I hope this is clear. In fact, one more way is that maybe the toilet you are using, you as a lady, the toilet you are using, so someone that's used that toilet there's some infection in the person's body, then the infection gets released into the toilet. Maybe it was not properly cleaned. Then you sat down on that toilet and you urinate. When you urinate, there'll be splashes. So there are splashes, and when there's splashes, bacteria are very minute. They are microorganisms, actually. They are microorganisms. Like all these pathogens are microorganisms, or a whole lot of them are microorganisms, meaning they are not visible to the naked eye. So you can't see them. So when there is splash, so some of the bacteria or some of the microorganisms can get attached to your private parts. And if nothing prevents it from going further, then it moves in and it starts to cause some unwanted symptoms over there. And you as a man also, when you sit down on the closet, and perhaps the closet have been used by someone who has infection in him, and your penis is inside, your depending on the length and how close you are to the WC, I mean to the closet, your genital can touch the wall of the. This happens, I believe you can connect what I'm saying. So if your genital touches the wall of the WC, and on that wall, inside the WC, if there are some pathogens there, you can also contact it from there. Like you can contact it from that exact region, because there's an opening in your genital. So if there are some pathogens on the wall of the WC, of the water closet, and your genital touches it, the opening of your genital touches it, the bacteria or the pathogens present there can transport themselves through the opening in your genital, that is through the urethra, and they continue their journey. So you as a man, a man has just one organ to urinate and to also ejaculate sperm. So we use the penis to do both, but for the women they have two openings. So a man, if the infection or if the pathogen gets in through the penis, through the urethra, it can either go to the urinary tract. That is, as a man, you have your urinary tract links up with your urethra, and also your reproductive tract, that is the testes, including the seminal vesicles and the vas deferens. It links up with the urethra also. So the infection can travel down to the urinary tract, or it can travel down to the reproductive system. So that's how people often get infected, and this is very common. So to prevent yourself from getting this infection, then you have to be very hygienic. You have to ensure that you as a woman, you don't just use toilets anyhow. It's very important you have your own specialized potty. Don't share potty with anyone. Have your own potty that it's only you that uses it, and you wash it very well. Then also, when you want to clean yourself from the front to the back. Like, clean the front first, then clean the back later. Don't clean from the back to the front, and don't use the hand that you've used to clean the back to clean the front, because you are transporting a pathogen from the back side to the front side, and that will cause a lot of complications and affect you in so many ramifications. So that's what I have for you today. Thanks so much. The Criterion cares.